Once again, we bring you the romance of Helen Trent, who sets out to prove that just because a woman is 35 or more, romance in life need not be over.
Gosh, I hope not.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan. What's the matter? Warbucks fed up with Annie already? On the contrary, Miss Hannigan, this has to be signed and sent back to the Board of Orphans no later than 10 o'clock tomorrow. What for? Because Mr. Warbucks is so taken with Annie that he wants to adopt her.
Annie, the daughter of a millionaire?
The daughter of a billionaire.
Would you excuse me for a moment, please? Got any more wonderful news?
Merry Christmas, Miss Hannigan.
Oops, pardon me, honey. Hi, sis. Long time no see.
Rooster, they finally let you out of prison? What were you in there for this time?
Some old geezer said I swindled him out of $1,100.
Why'd he say that?
Because the rooster swindled him out of $1,100.
Sis, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine from
Josie City.
Rooster, do me a favor. Get out of here.
Susan Burnett I bumped into when I come in. Looked like she had a couple dollars.
She works for Oliver Warbucks.
The Olive Warbucks?
Annie, one of the orphans from here, is getting adopted by him.
From the orphan?
Yeah, living in the lap of luxury while the two Hannigan kids ended up on the skids. It ain't fair how we scrounge for $3 or $4 while she gets $4.
The little bread. It ain't fair, this hair like this driving me nuts. While we get peanuts, she's living fat. Maybe she holds a key that little baby to get in $4
Instead of less, maybe we fix the game with something shady.
Where does that put us?
If you want yes,
Easy Street. Easy Street.
and he is the key. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Yeah. Easy Street, Easy Street. That's where we're gonna
Yes. Yes, Mr. President. No, I'm not asking for your help. I'm telling you that you need to do something. All right. We'll talk about it on
Friday.
Friday. Listen, Mr. President. How about we bury the hatchet? Maybe you bring over Mrs. Roosevelt for Christmas supper Christmas Eve. You will? Wonderful. Goodbye, Mr. President. Grace, find out what Democrats eat.
Yes, sir. Right this morning.
Fine. I'm going to give it to her and tell her that I want to adopt her.
She's going to be the happiest little girl in the world.
Get her down here.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Annie, can we have a man-to-man talk?
You're sending me back to the orphanage, right?
Of course not. Annie, I was born into a very poor family. Both my parents died before I was 10. So I made a promise to myself. One day, some way or another, I was going to become rich. Very rich.
That was a good idea.
Now lately I've realized something. If you can have all the money in the world, but you have no one to share your life with, if you're alone, then you might as well be broke. I was in Tiffany's the other day and picked this up.
For me? Gee, thanks, Mr. Warbucks.
What is it?
Oh, gee.
It's a silver locket, Annie. I saw that old broken one you always wear around your neck, and I thought to myself, I'm gonna get that kid a nice new locket. Here, we'll just take the old one off and...
No, I don't want a new one.
Annie, what's wrong?
This locket. My mom and dad left it when they left me at the orphanage. And a note, too. They're coming back for me. I know I'm really lucky being here with you for Christmas, but the one thing I always wanted in the world is to be like other kids, with folks of my own.
It'll be all right, Annie. I'll find them. I'll find your parents for you.
Mr. Warbucks will find your mother and father if he has to put everyone in his organization on the job, and if he has to pull every political string there is to pull.
Up to and including the White House. Annie, give me your locket.
Well, Mr. Warbucks.
I understand, but it may be our best clue. We'll give it to the FBI and have them trace it and find out who bought it.
Maybe they should have my note, too.
You wait, Annie. You may be meeting your mother and father in a couple of days.
Really?
Really?
I gotta write a letter to the kids about this.
What a thing to occur, finding them, losing her. Oh, you won't be an orphan for long.
And pretty soon, everyone online looking for my folks. Because we're gonna go on the radio and tell them. So make sure you listen, okay? So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me So maybe now this hour's the last one of its kind. Won't you please come get your baby?
Thank you, Annie. And welcome to America's favorite radio program, The Oxidant Hour Smile, starring your old softy Bert Healy. Good evening, Oliver Warbucks. It's nice of you to drop by.
Good evening, Bert Healy. It's nice to be here.
Oliver Warbucks, I understand that you have something to tell the folks at home about little Annie here.
Yes, Bert Healy. I am now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents. Furthermore, I'm offering a certified check for $50,000 to any persons who can identify themselves as Annie's parents.
Wow.
So, Annie's parents, if you're listening in, write to Oliver Warbucks, care of this station. Thank you, Oliver Warbucks.
Thank you, Bert Healy.
Well, I see by the old clock on the wall that another one of our Thursday night get-togethers has gone by faster than you can say oxidant. Yes, this is your old softie, Mrs. Healy's boy, saying, until next week, same time, same station, good night.
Gee, Annie on the radio, coast to coast. She's famous.
I wish I was on the radio.
Me too. Who wants to be on the double radio?
I do.
So for all the Arrow Smiles families, this is Bert Healy saying, hey, woman, hey, dapper Dan, you both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile.
are you the lady that runs this here orphanage?
Yeah, what do you want?
Ma'am, weren't you working here 11 years ago?
Yeah.
Well, we had terrible troubles back then. We had to leave a little baby here on the front stoop.
Our little girl, our Annie.
You're Annie's parents? I can't believe it.
Where'd you say you come from again?
Little farm up in Canada, where they got lots of chickens and ducks and geese and roosters. Gotcha, sis.
Rooster, I never would have known it was you in 100 years.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna fool Warbucks too.
Get ourselves 50,000 big ones.
Need your help, sis. For details about Annie that can help us pull this thing off.
What's in it for me?
3 months for it.
Half.
Half.
Okay, 25 grand each. But we got to do this fast. Get the money, get the kid, and get out of town.
The kid's the problem. What do we do with her afterwards?
No problem. When I want something to disappear, it disappears. For good. Now, you get the 50,000, you blow this coming town, then little Emil meet you.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Easy street, easy